close to home, let's talk about my good old girl, Tyra Banks. So there is a clip of Tyra Banks in a throwback interview that has been making its rounds on Twitter. In this clip, you can see Tyra ignoring asking questions about comments made at the time by former panel judges Janice, Dickenson, and Paulina Porizkova. Let's take a look.
Both Paula Porizkova and Janice Dickenson, when they left the show, were not very nice about you.
Let's not go there.
Well, I am going there. I am going to ask that question. Paulina Porizkova says that you lack respect for the co-judges. Janice Dickenson said that you were righteous. I mean, why do you think both of them had such negative things to say about their experience?
I don't know. Why do you think?
Wasn't there.
She doesn't want to go there.
Why do you think? I don't know.
Jealous? Is that what you're saying?
I'm asking you. You said it. I didn't say that word. You said it. What do you think? You said it. Is that what you think? You said it. I didn't say it.
She's not going to go there.
I think she just did.
No, you said it. I didn't say anything. You said it. Is that what you think? I interview people, Cynthia. So I'm saying you said that. Why did you say that?
Because I think every time women don't get along is the first thing people think. And sometimes it's true and sometimes it's not true. And I think that that's probably what a lot of people assume, is that they're jealous.
Let me tell you something. First of all, Tyra knew she had her when the woman pronounced twice incorrectly the name of Paulina Porizkova. Tyra knew she had her. She said, oh, this bitch don't know what she's talking about. I'm finna get her. You know, as the resident top model expert in the world.
Period. To that horn.
The world. Bro, the damn galaxy. I can say the galaxy. Can I say the galaxy? Because I'm going to say the galaxy.
Go ahead.
I think so. That's what I think.
As a top model expert of the galaxy, Craig, Tyra been ignoring y'all for a long time. And I'm just like, while I admire Tyra's ability to, control how she responds in media and what she says in media and like what she feeds into, I almost want Tyra to do just one interview, just a good one. I'll do it, Tyra, because you in good hands. I ain't gonna tell you up like how this woman was trying to tell you up. I ain't gonna do that. If you tell me to slow down, I'm gonna act. Are you serious? And you're gonna say whatever. Then I'm gonna go ahead and comply. But Tyra needs to do like one good fashion tell-all interview where she just really answers all the questions that people want to know, because I feel like the more she evades questions, as we've seen in this clip, and as she kind of still does a little bit, she doesn't answer it, I feel like that gives people more ammunition to come after her. And I don't think, it's my hope that she's not the 100% monster that people try to make her out to be. And I feel like if she tells her side and explains her side, then maybe while it may not justify her actions, at least people can kind of see the rationale, the thought process behind it. Why y'all making those faces? Sasha, what you thinking?
I think that America's Next Top Model was like just vital for, reality TV and the stuff that we were into growing up. However, I do believe Tyra will pay for her crimes, and I do think that yes, everybody reports to somebody regardless of what, but I think if we were in a day and age as we are today and America's Next Top Model was on TV right now, it wouldn't have been what it was for the culture, like just because of her angle. And I get it, like we all know what behind the scenes reality TV looks like, so I mean everybody got a string somewhere pulling them in whatever direction, but just some of the clips, I mean, shoot, some of your interviews, like, it gets nasty. And it's just like, I do think, she is a pinnacle, for fashion history, modeling, all of that stuff. Nobody can ever take that from her, regardless of what they say about her. But I think you do have to acknowledge the bad side of anything. I mean, but we go through this with any icon in any culture. Like everybody, they're not this perfect person that you sit up, and look at. Unfortunately, now that we do have Twitter, Instagram, and everything else, people have a platform to tell their stories and do the necessary things. And I think that we do have to respect those people's experiences, regardless if Tyra acted on her own or acted because a producer or somebody else made her say or do it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Darius, what you think?
I don't know. What do you think?
Huh?
I don't know. What do you think?
Don't be trying to play it safe, both you bitches.
No, here's what I'd say. This is what I'll say. I agree with you, Sasha. I think that as society evolves and we become aware of like blind spots and like sensitivities and like a lot of the isms and phobias and things like that, I think that we've all grown and evolved, and I think that's what society is supposed to do. So I think that we might be surprised if these stories are true about Tyra and the way that she ran her kind of operation with the show. I'm sure that she's grown in some ways, and maybe there are things that she regrets. Maybe there are things that she does not regret. I just think that at this point, it's just where we are as a society. We are learning and growing every day, and things that might have been socially acceptable or socially tolerated, I think now are not as socially accepted and tolerated. And so we have to be, we have to live in the moment of where we are in that time. And it just is what it is. Like if that's how she was working her set, that's how she was working her set.
Right.
And it is what it is. And so you have a choice to make. Either you remain the same person. You be one of those people that says, "Oh, y'all are just so sensitive." I remember back in my day, you can say whatever. You can be one of those people, or you can say, "Damn, that was pretty jacked up. Maybe I shouldn't have operated in that way." So that's what determines who you are as a person. Like, what choice are you going to make?
I also I want to piggyback on just the fact, for me, divas in general, I think get a lot of flack. Whether you talking Anita Baker, Patti LaBelle, Mariah Carey, Naomi Campbell, all those names. But I think most importantly, Black women divas get way more heat. So like I said, like I don't think Tyra acted alone, for sure. That's not something that I'll ever put out there. I do think that, for all of us, we have a duty, and once you recognize something is fucked up or it needs to change, then you speak up. And I'm not saying that she didn't. We don't know, because like you said, I do want her to do a tell all. I think that'd be awesome. That'd be her bread and butter right there, just to get a little interview with Mr. Twixt.
Call the Collective. Call him.
Yeah, but I think that'll be great, because there are so many different. When we brought this up today, and I was like, well, which video? Because like they been pulling shit out the ass. Like it's every week. It's like, did you know Tyra said this? And I'm like, God damn, she was wilding. Why'd she say that? Like, so I do think that it's a perfect opportunity for her to speak up, about her truth for reality TV, what it was before it had all these rules and parameters, before they had, the level of security and all the extra stuff. But I do think it is something to be said to be a Black woman of power, a Black woman that's beautiful, not just accepted in our community, but accepted in many communities and across multiple cultures. And that can, heavy is the head that wears the crown. So I'm never going to take away from her responsibility and what pressures were put on her through those times.
I do agree. I do feel like it would be very powerful if Tyra really, becomes very transparent and vulnerable about what happened on Top Model, just because it takes social media by storm. Like Sasha said, every week where there's a new clip and people have curated this, commentary, bitch, I'm one of them, who's been able to curate content.
No one.
Right. Of people coming over here talking about Tyra and her alleged madness. And I feel like I come from the school of thought from my mentor Funky Diney, but you never let a bitch spray you with your own tea. You know what I'm saying? And I just would be of the mindset that I'm just gonna come out and speak very candidly about it. I'm gonna address it head on. That way, everything that comes after this is really a mute point because I've already addressed it. Give the people what they want. It's nothing off her back. She's not gonna lose none of her millions of dollars. To say I'm sorry, or which she has in official platforms within recent years said, we're sorry, we messed up. We just did not know. She has taken, she hasn't gone down each case by case situation to explain herself, which is why I think her sitting with someone like me would really benefit her and really put a lot of this talk around top model and her actions to rest.